But anyway, the amniotic fluid index was 6.6, and she said that's kind of low. So they wanted to monitor closely. So she said at least 2 ultrasounds a week. So yesterday I had one, and then she's wanted one either Thursday or Friday of this week. So I scheduled one for Thursday, which is tomorrow morning around 11 o'clock. So at that one, I think we'll have a better idea of where we're going to go from there, because I'm not sure that I want to go much past 41 weeks, especially with the fluid being low. I mean, I guess we'll see tomorrow if the fluid decreased any or not, but it just doesn't make me comfortable to take that risk. It doesn't make any sense because the baby is obviously, the lungs are mature, and why risk it just to get a couple extra days? Even if I do go into a labor naturally, still the contractions may affect the baby's heart rate because of the fluid being low, and the lower it gets, the more likely that would be the case. And any medication they're going to give me for induction is going to make stronger and longer contractions. So I've kind of accepted that with, almost a 9-pound baby or even above, I very well may need the epidural, and I know that there's high likelihood that I could have a C-section as well. So I just really want to have a healthy baby, and I want, my health to be fine. So whatever it takes to get that. My birth plan is nothing that's set in stone, and it should be flexible. So yeah. Anyway, so we got another ultrasound tomorrow to reassess. Yesterday when she saw me, she kind of said, oh, I'm here, when she did the cervical check, she's like, I'm going to strip your membranes, or I don't know if she even said it that way. It wasn't much of like, do you want me to? It's like, I'm going to. It wasn't my regular doctor. It was a physician's assistant who I've seen before, and I don't care for very much. That was the only ultrasound appointment they had with follow-up with her, so I didn't have any choice. So she stripped my membranes yesterday. I guess it didn't feel much different than a regular cervical check, and I haven't really had any contractions or any signs of labor in the past 24 hours, so I don't know that it did very much, but maybe, I don't know, who knows, we'll see what happens. She did say, which I was surprised at, I thought yesterday when, after the ultrasound, they said the baby was about 9 pounds and 2 ounces, and then that the fluid was low, and I thought yesterday she'd come in and say for sure that we should just induce the baby, induce labor and have the baby. But she did say that she would, if it was up to her, she'd probably keep going, because I have a high likelihood of going into labor on my own, which was very reassuring, because when she checked me, she said I was 1 centimeter, and I was like, well, that's weird, because on Friday the doctor said I was 2, and she's like, oh well, yeah, I can get 2 out of it. I can see 2 now. And so everyone is different, and anyway, it's between 1 and 2 centimeters, and it's already 80% of phase, and the baby is really low. Like, strangers tell me that you look like you're gonna have a baby any second, and the ultrasound technician was like, this baby is so low, and the doctor, the physician's assistant yesterday is saying the same thing, and my doctor said the same thing on Friday. So the baby is in position basically, and the face of the baby, because I asked about which way the face was tilted, because if it is facing up, the baby's nose and everything facing forward, the back of the head will be pressing against your spine, which is kind of what they call back labor. So I was kind of concerned about that. She said the baby's head is kind of up, kind of facing to the left of me. The baby can rotate its head, however it likes. up to labor. You know, in labor it can still kind of rotate its head. So it could change, but it looks like now that it won't be a back labor. As far as I go, I've been craving sweets a lot, and I've just been eating basically what I want, so maybe that's why the baby's so large. I haven't been going too overboard, but I have been having a lot more sweets than I have in the past, in the front part of this pregnancy. I've been craving still pumpkin pie for the past, couple weeks. And more recently, I've been craving ice cream sandwiches. And I bought a box of 12 of them, and I probably only have like 6 left. So over the past week or so, I've eaten 6 ice cream sandwiches. I got the flu shot 2 weeks ago, which I never told you guys because I keep forgetting to mention on the video. I didn't want to get the flu shot. I've never gotten a flu shot, and I really don't get sick that often. I got it on the 14th or the 13th or somewhere around there, October. The doctor said that it was better, it was recommended for pregnant women because the immunities are passed on to the baby. So as the baby can't have the flu shot, but it will receive the immunities from me. So I figured it might have a better chance of, convincing David to go home for Christmas. And I told him that if I got the flu shot, so I could say, oh, the baby's protected. It didn't hurt at all. Like, I don't like needles, but I guess I've been giving so much blood throughout this pregnancy that those needles are a lot larger than the little vaccination needle that they put in your arm, the side of your arm. So it wasn't bad at all. I didn't have any side effects. My arm was a little sore for a day or two, but it takes about 2 weeks to become effective. So it's been 2 weeks tomorrow, so I'm kind of glad I did go past my due date. Even though I will be breastfeeding and the baby will likely get the same antibodies from the breast milk, but let's see. I'm feeling okay. I mean, I'm still exercising, and the doctor told me to walk a lot, drink a lot of fluids to replace, to help increase the low amniotic fluid level. My ankles are really swollen. It's not really my feet anymore. It was my feet before. My toes would get fat, but now it's like I have cankles. You can't see my ankle bone anymore. And it really doesn't change much when I go to sleep and wake up the next day. It's kind of still swollen. So I've been going to the bathroom a lot. It's hard for me to drink more fluids because as soon as I drink the fluids, I just go to the bathroom. So I don't know if it's doing much, but I guess we'll see. I think that's about it. I probably won't do another video because two of my sisters are going to be arriving tomorrow, and I'll likely have this baby this weekend. I'm trying not to let it be a November baby because I have the cutest little Halloween outfits for it. And I really want to have the baby before the risks increase any. I just don't want to take the risk of anything happening to the baby. And the Halloween outfits are really cute. So I'll show you my belly. My skin is pretty much stretched beyond its capacity, and the top of my belly button is pretty much a couple stretch marks, purple, and it's very tender.